Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Habib Ali and I am an ICT tutor by profession. So welcome back to another lesson. In today's lesson we are going to be learning about how to use the Formulatext function to permanently show on the screen the formulas or functions that's been used. Okay, so for today's lesson, I'm using the workbook called Lesson 59 Formulatext Function. You can get a copy of this file by clicking on the link I'm going to leave for you in the description box down below. So click on the link, this will take you to my website and you can download a copy of this file so you can work along with myself. Okay, saying that, let's have a look at the question for today. The question is asking us to use the Formulatext function to show all the formulas or functions used in column J and display them next to each one in column K. Sounds straightforward really. Today's lesson is pretty simple, but let's have a look. So before anything, I just want to give you a quick introduction to this Formulatext function. This function was introduced in 2013 onwards. So if you are using any previous versions of Microsoft Excel, this function will not be available, unfortunately. Okay, the Formulatext function allows us to display the function or formula that was used for individual or specific cells for which we have used formulas or functions to get answers for, such as this cell here. The answer is 7760, but I have used a SUMIF function to get this answer. Now normally if I do want to see what function I have used, I need to click on the relevant cell and then look in the formula bar to see which function I have used. Similarly, if I need to see this cell's function, I need to click on it and then look in the formula bar. Now with this Formulatext function, we can use the function and display the function that was used permanently in the actual cell without having to, for example, use this. If you remember from another lesson, I did introduce or explain to you how to display formulas on the screen, such as this option here. By clicking on this option, Excel displays every single formula or function that was used for the entire worksheet. Now we don't really want to display all the formulas or function that was used. We only want to display specific cells of formulas or functions that we have used. As per the question, it is specifically asking us to only display the formulas or the functions that was used in column J and display the answers in column K. I'm just going to quickly click on show formulas just to show you what happens. So by clicking on show formulas, you can see all the formulas and functions are displaying on this worksheet. For example, I've used multiplication formula here, I've used a sum function, and I have used quite a few SUMIF and SUMIFS function in these cells. Now we don't want to display every single one, and therefore we need to use this Formulatext function. Okay, let's go ahead and make a start. So we start with the equal sign as usual and we type in Formulatext, open brackets, and then it's asking, okay, which cell do you want to reference to display the formula of. So in this case, it's going to be this cell here. So all I have to do is click on the cell, I get J3 and then close the bracket, press enter, and this is what I get. So this is the actual function that I used to get 7760. So if I just click on 7760, I should be able to see in the formula bar this exact same function. Let's have a look. There we are, equals SUMIF equals SUMIF D2 to D16, Manchester, and etc. So you can see it is exactly the same. So therefore, this Formulatext function is displaying the exact function that I used in another lesson to be displayed in this cell. Okay, once we've got the first answer, J3, which I have used for this cell, being a relative cell reference, because you can see there's no dollar sign, so therefore I can replicate the contents of this cell now all the way down to the rest of the cells, and it should give me answers showing all the functions that was used to get all these answers in column J. So I'm going to just click on the bottom right hand side and drag all the way down to replicate the formula or the function into the other cells and let go. There we are. We get a couple of errors, which basically means because we haven't got any value in these cells are empty, therefore we just got a little error. We don't really need them, so I'm just going to delete the contents of these two cells and just scroll to the right hand side just to show you the full function that we used in the previous or the last two lessons for the SUMIF and the SUMIFS function. So there you go. You can see every single function for which we have used the Formulatext function, and it displays all the functions that was used to get all the answers in column J. Now, point to be noted is you've probably noticed that these formulas or the function that I have used has not been displayed, for which if I used show formulas, it would have displayed every single formula and function I have used on this worksheet. So I hope you have understood this Formulatext function. If not, and you have any further question, as usual, please leave them in the comment section below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And this brings us to the end of today's lesson. So please do like and share and subscribe to our channel if you have not done so. And I shall see you over in the next lesson. And until then, please do look after yourself. Take care and goodbye.